Hello, my name is Christine Rechtenwald, and I'm going to share you a training and development program that will help your company succeed. First of all, why do you need this training tool? Well, it cuts down on your company cost. This is because it is done through an actual phone through your website. You'll actually be adding it to your own website. It will help with employee knowledge retention. We use a calibrated system that will allow the employees to find out what their style of learning is. It will help keep your employees longer. This allows for retention for employees. Employees get frustrated when they're not trained properly. Doubles as a manager tool. Your managers can use this to help refer back to any kind of training module for their employees. It will be able to be referred to at any time. As I said, this will allow you to go back and forth between completed and not completed modules so that way there is no loss of retention of information. It will be able to be used to track and access employee completion. So when it comes to records, keeping, safety, OSHA requirements, all of these will be met and you will have a record to show that they are met. How this is going to help the employees will use their login device, i.e. their phone, tablet, anything at home they can use, or you can also use your computers at work. This allows for the ease of time and location. Tests will allow for the employees to have optimum knowledge retention by using their own style of learning. They can learn on their own pace, allowing them to do it within a required time period. So you can set a time period that they're required to do it in, and they can use all that time period to do it in. So it doesn't have to be done immediately. They can review the materials, learn. So retention is not lost during any time. Say they don't use that machine for months and months. Now they can go back and go, what was it that I did learn? I'm not sure. So let's go back and look at the completed module. Oh yeah, that's what it was. Now I know for sure what I'm doing. This is our prototype. What we are going to do is we're going to take the company site. We're going to have a pull down menu. This will allow for an individual sign-in. That sign-in will take them directly to a first-time login test. This test will calibrate what their learning style is. After that, all that knowledge will be saved, and every time they log in from that point forward, it'll go straight to their testing. It will have a home button on each one of them so that they can return to the company site. This knowledge that will be calibrated will allow them to go into their individual style of learning so that there'll be optimum retention for each employee. From there, they will actually work on their modules with the test option throughout it to make sure that they are retaining all information required. After that, they will have a ability to go to a completed list, which will allow for any retention requirements for the future. Our time schedule for development will be meeting for the requirements for the first week. We will work on any development requirements, also allow for any changes within our system of a pre-made. The development will be in the week 2 so that we go ahead and develop specific specs for your company. Training for the site on how to maintain and use any employees for week 3 and 4 that you will be using to maintain or rework your website will be needing to train in those 2 weeks. We will recheck the specs on week 5 to make sure that we've gotten everything the company desires. We will redevelop and fix any requirements in week 6 that have not been met. Our rollout will be week 7. This will allow for your employees to try it as well as your entire company. Feedback on week 8 and 9 to make sure that this is working properly, and then on week 10 we will check for any alterations that are needed. Increase employee productivity with this. The employee appreciation comes in so many different ways. Think of about the fact of what this will do for your company versus other companies. You'll learn on a time schedule that is congruent to their time. Other companies don't do that so well. If they don't use a module system, they're actually creating friction between them and their management team. They're creating friction from their learning profiles. They can learn in their own comfort. Other companies require that they learn on the spot with a management team. This may not be easy to learn, and it again causes friction. It has higher retention by using the learning style that is appropriate for that individual. Other companies require them to learn on the spot or learn with the manager. This may be one of 4 learning styles, and that employee may not learn well given that option. It increases productivity, knowledge, and retention. With learning in their learning style, they have more availability to actually be able to retain that information for longer periods of time. And then they can review the information. Most companies don't have any possibility of reviewing, which causes frustration in so many levels. It also causes a loss in productivity and possibility of lawsuits later down the line. This has been my show to tell you how this product will work so well for your company. Please let me know if you have any questions. Thank you.